Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to discuss again one more problem which is related to assignment problem, again a special case of linear programming problem. And in lecture 1 you can see that particular thing, that how a very simple assignment problem can be solved. This is a little complicated problem in comparison to the first one, and in this there will be the number of zeros will be a lot of zeros are there. Again I'm going to use a reduction matrix method to solve this particular problem. So if you see this particular problem, again there are 4 jobs and 4 men who are capable of doing these particular jobs with different costs. That means if job 1 is done by men 1, then it costs rupees 2, and job 1 is done by men 2 is cost rupees 3, and so on. So this is whole matrix is. That's the objective. Assign each man a job so that the total assignment cost is minimized. So I'm going to use a reduction matrix method, which I have discussed in previous class also, previous lecture also. And let's go ahead with the problem. So step 1 is to find the minimum element of a row and subtract it throughout. So if you look into the row 1, what is the minimum element? 2. This is the minimum. So I'm going to subtract 2 throughout. So let's write it. So I'm going to make a new particular solution table. What is the minimum of row 1? 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. And 5 minus 2 is 3. So that is step 1. That means find the minimum of row and subtract it throughout. Look into the row 2. In row 2, what is minimum? Minimum is 4. So let me fill the second particular row. So minimum is 4. So 4 minus 4 is 0. 5 minus 4 is 1. 6 minus 4 is 2. 7 minus 4 is 3. In third row, the minimum is 6. There could be possibility that there are two values which are same, that means 6 here. So in that case I'll automatically pick up 6. So 7 minus 6 is 1. 6 minus 6 is 0. 9 minus 6 is 3. 8 minus 6 is 2. Now row 3, I have to see the minimum, which is 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 5 minus 3 is 2. 8 minus 3 is 5. 4 minus 3 is 1. So step 1 is complete. So what I did is find minimum of each row and subtract it throughout. Now step 2, it is actually row minimum, and the final matrix is actually column minimum. Now what I have to do is I have to find minimum of the column and subtract it throughout. So if I look into the column first, 0 is the minimum. So I'll subtract 0 throughout and it will remain 0, 0, 1, 0. In column 2, again 0 is the minimum. So I'm going to write it same way. 1 minus 0 is 1, 1 minus 0 is 1, 0 minus 0, 2 minus 0 is 2. While in third column the minimum is 2. So 2 minus 2 is 0, 2 minus 2 is 0, 3 minus 2 is 1, 5 minus 2 is 3 right here. Now if you look into this particular column right here, then the minimum is 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2, 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. Now my particular solution matrix is ready. That means I'm going to drag the solution out of this particular table which is written right here. Now how do I proceed? The first thing is I'm going to go for the row which has the max 1 0 at all. So if I look into the entire problem, then there is 1 0 which is right here. So 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 1 0. I found a row with 1 0. So I make an assignment to that particular 0 and cross any corresponding 0 in a particular row or column. Again I get back to step 1. I start searching for row having 1 0. There is no row as such. If I don't find a row with 1 0, I search for the column having 1 0. This is already assigned. This column has 1 0. So I will make an assignment to this particular column and cross any corresponding 0 in the row. Again get back to step 1, search for the row having 1 0. There is no row as such. Search for the column having 1 0. There is no column as such. Then Step 3 is search for the row having 2 zeros. So if I encounter first row, there are 2 zeros. So I will assign 1 and cross any corresponding 0 within the particular row or particular column. Again I start searching for row having exactly 1 0, and this is the only 0 which is left, and that is it. Assignment is made. So the problem is solved. So what exactly has to happen? So I'm going to write job here. So there were 4 jobs, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and there were 4 men were there, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the solution of the problem is first job goes to first man, second job goes to third man, third job goes to second man, and fourth job goes to fourth man. So that's the solution of the problem, and in this way you can minimize the total assignment cost. What will be the assignment cost? First man is doing first job, so first man is doing first job as 2, plus second man is doing third job, 2 plus 6 8. Third man is doing second job, that means 8 and 6 14, and the fourth man is doing fourth job, that means 18. So the cost here is rupees 18, minimum cost. Thank you very much.